Hello boss, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to a new video. So in this video, let's talk about why you shouldn't watch Instagram reels or consume too much content on Instagram. You would have seen that as soon as you enter the platform, right? As soon as you enter Instagram, you enter uh, being like very happy and whatnot, delighted. And once you exit the platform, in most cases, you'll end up being like very sad and upset for no reason. That's the thing, right? So as soon as we enter this platform, we enter with like no expectations. But once we start consuming the content, once we see that somebody is actually very good looking compared to us, what somebody getting a great job and them showing like making a reel of their office space, and them probably like having the most perfect routine that ever exists on this planet, and them whatever like owning good whatever property or cars whatnot, and you would start like comparing on the back of your mind, stating that, oh, I could have probably like worked even more harder, or and then live the same lifestyle as this person and whatnot. But in reality, you're doing everything right in your life, but it's just that you're comparing yourself with this person which you didn't even know like a few minutes back actually exists. And then you're actually feeling sad because this person has achieved xyz, which honestly doesn't matter a bit to you. But no, you, yeah, that's what. So we start comparing ourselves with somebody we don't even know existed in this world, and we end up feeling sad. And ultimately, you will observe this trend that whenever you leave this platform, right, you're usually sad, or you're usually upset, or basically not as happy as you you were when you entered this platform. But that's not the case, I would say, with, say, probably you're playing an instrument, right? So you pick up the guitar, you play the guitar, and then you rack your guitar back, or whatever. Rack, okay, probably mixing all the gym terms. Probably you place your guitar back, you're probably even more happier when you, as compared to when you started. That's because you know that you've worked on something that actually makes sense, and is not something that is whatever a waste of time or anything like that. But when it comes to Instagram, right, so you might have observed, as soon as you leave the app, then you have like thousand other thoughts running. One would be obviously comparing yourself with whatever the content you've consumed and the personalities whoever made this content, right? And the second point would be, you immediately get this reality check that you've wasted probably like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours just by scrolling this endless list of reels. And then you start realizing that, oh shit, I've wasted these many hours. Now I need to compensate these many hours. And how do you do that? You have like limited time in a day. Everybody has 24 hours. You'll be like, okay, fine, okay, I'll start from tomorrow. And this tomorrow never comes once you get into this rabbit hole or loop. So yeah, that's the thing. And one more fact is that I've observed and I've experienced it firsthand also. Most of us start attaching the concept of being entertained to just like watching Instagram reels. I mean, are we serious? Are we like kidding ourselves? Entertainment, though, I know, is like very subjective, but that doesn't mean that we'll just stick to our phones and we'll consume some random BS, and we'll give ourselves that false sense that yeah, we're entertained or whatever. So all this, I don't know. So the concept of Instagram reels, and prior to this TikTok has, and right now YouTube Shorts too. I mean, it's so hypocritical that I'm actually making video on their own platform and criticizing them. But I don't know, like, I don't care about speaking the truth because it has to be spoken, or I think somebody would definitely be would get that help from this video, wherein even though you are stuck in this rabbit hole, then you start analyzing that you're making mistakes by spending more time on these platforms and correcting yourself. I think that's what everybody's life lives are about, right? Basically correcting our mistakes and becoming a better individuals every day. And yeah, that's what. So you start seeing these memes and you're like, huh, I'm being entertained. Yeah. What's your reaction? You see a meme? Sometimes you don't even chuckle, okay? You don't even chuckle, but over in the emojis, in the comment section, you comment like whatever, truffle or lol or whatever. I don't know. So all this, I wouldn't call it as entertainment. Anything, that's what these cheap sources of entertainment, right? It gives you a false sense that you're being entertained. Whereas I would say in a real sense, it would be like probably watching a great movie, watching some great content that is being made like online, not Instagram reels, man. Come on, okay. Yeah, watching or reading some books. Definitely, you would be entertained by reading some of the books of fiction genre or whatever. So this is like, or playing an instrument for that matter, going to the gym. I mean, yeah, if anybody tells you that they actually, if they're, I mean, I'm speaking from this context that they've been like working for a long time, they would never tell you that they actually feel tired after hitting the gym, right? In fact, you feel even more energetic once you're done with your workout because you get that strong feeling of like, I would say probably like dopamine rush. I would say, I'm not sure about these terms, but I would say you'll get that strong feeling, right, that you've accomplished something that is really hard to do every day, but you've done it. You've like, you've broke your barriers and you've broke your limits, right? So that's the most important thing I would say. And yeah, and one more thing what I've observed is, so this is not just our fault, right? There's the fault of the entire ecosystem. So obviously you would be on Instagram reels for the sake of your friends, just to have a sneak peek of their lives, what's going on or whatever. I mean, completely fine, it's your wish if you, for whatever reason you're on the platform. But that's the thing. So some of your friends start sending you reels. They start sending you those memes, and you are in that obligation to either respond or reply, even though you have not seen them. In most of the cases, I'm sure that most of you out there would have responded with a lol or whatever, with the laughing emoji or whatever. And I have experienced it firsthand. Okay, I have people, because I'm not a huge fan of this content online, and neither do I have time to consume all these content. So I have like friends who share like 20, 30 memes or reels per day, and obviously how can you go through all of them? And yeah, have people walk up to me and tell and they've actually told that, oh, you're actually very rude, that you don't respond to whatever we share or whatever. I mean, come on, man. I mean, like, actually serious, wherein you're attaching that concept of friendship or maintaining that friendship to reacting to these stupid memes or reels that is being shared online. I mean, I absolutely cringe when people have told this to me. I mean, all one advice I have to all of them is, you need to grow up, guys. Come on. Okay. So that's the thing. It's altering the concept of entertainment, friendship, these online platforms, right? And it is making them even more shallower. Okay. Wherein previously your friendship would be gauged on the fact that the beautiful memories you guys or girls would have had, or the tough times your friends stood beside you or behind you. But right now it's associated with the fact if they have actually responded or reacted to your reels. So imagine the shallowness of a friendship in this generation, right? So yeah, I think with this channel, all I need is thinkers, right? All I need is people who are open to ideas. So even if you are thinking along these lines, I've given you another school of thought, guys. So it's for you to decide what is right or wrong. I'm not forcing any view on you or whatever, but these are just my views. All right. So yeah, with that, I would like to keep this video short and simple, and I hope you probably spend really less time on Instagram reels, because the upside to whatever is like staying on Instagram is like very less, I would say. So spend as less time as possible on these platforms, or even better if you don't. So yeah, with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you.